What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be my post-race thoughts 4 days out from when the race happened. So it's Thursday, we raced on Sunday, and also my results. So you'll see a couple of clips from the race too, and just kind of where I'm at, what's next, and you know what we're going to do to get better. So thanks for watching. Let's roll that intro.
I hit the cash dance. It's different now. I was down then, but that's all in the past tense. So I can't stop till I'm top 10, and I'm not 10. I'm so in love with the process. Not all in a day, but it took them some time to build Rome. I just copped the crib, never home.
Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I plan on doing a pretty cool one. I wanted to just make a new updated intro. I think we've grown quite quickly in the sport here, and made a lot of changes. Things are getting, a lot more, I'd say, fun. Just learning so much, and that to me is the best. I've always enjoyed learning, even in my post or past career, even if it's only been a couple months, but learning's always been fun. But yeah, so overall, my age group, I was 21st place, and division, so 21 out of 36. My gender place, I was 251 out of 618, and overall place, I was 306 out of 854 people. So almost 1,000 people in the field of my category, the Olympic Distance Triathlon. So what we did was a 1.5K swim, which is just under a mile. It's basically a mile, 0.98. And we also did a 24.5 bike. Quite technical course. There was 28 turns, and yeah, it was interesting. I had a lot of fun with it. I think I'm actually worked to my advantage, the technical part of it. I'm pretty good on the bike as far as cycling, and technical wise I can always get better and stronger, but I feel like I take turns well. And the run was a 10K, so 6.2 miles. Solid run, but yeah, post-race thoughts. Let's get right into it. I think I did a good race. I did blow up on the run a little bit, but I learned a lot in this race, and how important it is to have a cool, calm, controlled swim. It just really sets you up for the rest of the race. And it seems simple and easy to say, but to execute it, it's not easy at all. And I was very happy with my swim. It just gave me even more confidence in my swim. Looking back on my data that I was tracking while racing, and you can see my lines for the course, and they're almost dead on. They're pretty straight. Couple ins and outs, but that was kind of my strategy that I decided right in the first 300 meters or so. I saw that the lifeguards were holding a line away from the buoys, maybe about 5 meters, but it wasn't too far off the buoys. And the main pack and front pack, and it was a staggered start, so whoever was behind me or in front of me or in the middle there, pretty grouped up, a lot of chaos. So I thought that it would be faster if I went in and took a lane that possibly could have been solo, which ended up being solo, and I could make up the difference just from not having to fight through the pack. So I did that. I did that approach, and it worked brilliantly through the next two buoys. Worked great. So I did it again. Next two buoys still going good, and I kept it throughout the whole race up until the end. I took a straight line, straight shot. I found someone that was a little bit faster than me that I could draft off their feet, and we got right into the swim exit. Swim exit to transition was pretty short. But the terrain was very dirty, and I learned a hard lesson there. I you know, I could have had my feet cleaned off a bit better. So I went into the cycling shoes with my feet kind of jacked up, and definitely went into the run with my feet jacked up. But we took the bike course. It was a cool course, a lot of turns, a lot of 180s, a lot of speed bumps, but I think we rode it well. I averaged 20 miles an hour on that. The swim, just to give you a time frame, we did in 28:55, and I think I was projected to do it in like 32:33, so the choice I made was a good choice as far as hugging the lifeguard line and then coming into the buoy every time I had to get on the left side of the buoy. So we headed into the run. I was feeling really good, probably too good, because I came out in the run way too hot. A lot of good energy there, and I was just pumped up, and everything was working and feeling smooth. But I guess a half a mile into it, I looked down and I was running like a 7:20 pace, which is way too hot for me. It's not my normal style of running. I like to come out a little colder than that, and I like to build into it, especially in a day that's the heat's creeping up, and the heat came. The heat was there for the run. But we got into the run. I felt great for the first 2 miles after I made the adjustment. Mile 3, about halfway, I think was maybe one of my first aid stations, or just after one of my first aid stations. That was a tough moment in the race. I was starting to really blow up, so I had to slow it down. I was utilizing all the ice on the race and dropping it down my suit, keeping it, trying to keep my body core as cool as possible. Definitely wasn't cold. And then we just kind of put it together. I started, having to tap into those whys and what I'm doing, and just prevail, just push through. So we got done with that run, and got right into the health tents there, and got some nice ice cold towels on me. It was really shocking and scary to see, but there was a lot of people that were not in good shape. A couple of them leaving in hospitals. The heat exhaustion was it was not one to mess with. People were underhydrated, and they paid the price. That's one thing on the bike I was proud of, is I was able to finish my entire air bottle, nutrition, everything. I finished it all right before, I think, a mile and a half before the race was over. So I knew there that I was going to be in good shape for this run, but the heat still got me, and I hydrated properly. So, just something to dial back on and think on. Regardless to say, I had a blast. Got to meet Eric Lagerstrom, Paula Finley, met some more cool friends, and after putting out my race video, I had quite a few people reach out, and looks like we got some new iron cutters for the team. So I'm excited, and I hope any of you know that you can always reach out if you ever want to get down on a sprint try, do your first one, and just get a taste for this beautiful sport. So I'm going to keep it rolling. I hired a strength coach this week, so I'm in the hot tub currently right now because we are sore. I got a big 8-mile run in the morning, and yeah, business as usual. We got an Ironman to do, and I always like to remind people, like, I'm really proud and I'm stoked on all these accomplishments, but I haven't done what I set out to do yet. So I may not seem like this is a big deal because I have to be that way in my mind. It's not a big deal. But when we cross that line on the 70.3 come September 10th, Atlantic City, New Jersey, you'll know. That's just the beginning. I'll see you on the next video.